guys, welcome back to the channel, Yorkshire Crafter, and today is Sunday, so I have got my Wip and Chat. But first of all, I just want to say the paintings I'm working on today is from Big Any Deals. So this first one that I have been working on for the past few weeks or so was from the same company, Big Any Deals. As you can see, I have now finished it. It's gorgeous and sparkling, so I really enjoyed working on this one. It was fantastic, and yeah, I'll do a proper finishing video and I'll show you guys the drills and everything else. But yeah, I have finished that one now, so let's put this to the side. Now this next one that I'm going to be starting is again from the same company, Big Any Deals, and this one was £7.13, and it's Live Life in Full Bloom. I think I'm going to be able to lift it. Yeah, there's the thumbnail. Can't really see that, but it's a gnome with some flowers. Let me show you one here actually. It's going to be this one. So Live Life in Full Bloom. So it's pastel-y colours, a gnome with a flower pot, and he's sort of leaning against the fence, and he's got a Wellington boot next to him, and he's planted some flowers. So that's the one I'm going to be working on today. So let's get myself into position. So let me just pull this down so I can reach. And then just a warning, I'm going to put the light on. So here we go. There we go. And I can peel this first piece over. These diamond paintings just come with the clear plastic, the clear covers. So all I've done is just from other diamond paintings that I've done, I've just covered it over and just then kept the other half covered until I complete this half, and then I can move down and pull the rest of that clear plastic up. But yeah, I really do like the poured glue that always comes with the clear plastics. So we've got symbol number 1, and that is bag number 10, which is up here. It's this grey colour. It's 648. So let's get into this, and then we will start the week and what I have been up to. So there we go. The first diamond on. Yeah. Nice. Right. So this week then. So starting Monday morning, I was working on some cross stitch. I was working on a stitch along from Oracle Sal over on Facebook, and this current stitch along is called Flutter. If you've seen my floss tube this week, you will have seen that. So yeah, really pretty butterflies, and yeah, you can pick your own colours. There's no sort of colours advised or anything like that. They did show a picture of the start of a sample of a stitch, of the stitch along, the sample stitch. So some people were trying to match up the same colours, but they did say, you know, you can use your, pick your own colours. They advise 7, but you can use as many or as few as you want. So I think I picked 8 different colours, but I'm just going to see as each drop comes, because like I said, I finished drop 1 and there's 9 drops. There's going to be 9 parts to it. So yeah, like I said, Monday morning I was working on the flutter stitch along, and then once my husband got up, I came up here and set up the live stream for later on, the Disney dollhouse. So yeah, went back downstairs and sorted out what we were having for dinner, and we had egg mayonnaise sandwiches for dinner. That's what we had for dinner. And then in the afternoon I had a recording to do, so I came up here and recorded that. It was the mini haul, the Amazon and the range. I think that's what the haul was, I think. Yeah, anyway, you guys will have seen it because it's already up on my channel. Then it was pet feeding time and walking Ted, and so I went and did that. Put some more wax in my pen. So yeah, got back from walking Ted. Oops. So yeah, like I said, got back from walking Ted and sorting out what we were having for tea, and my husband said it was chili con carne, so we had that with some rice for tea, so that was really nice. Then when I came up here, I was finishing off sorting out the video links, and you know, sorting out description box and thumbnail and everything like that. And then I got ready for the Disney dollhouse, and then about 6:30 I went into StreamYard, sorting out my cameras and everything, getting ready, and then we went live at 7 o'clock. So yeah, did the Disney dollhouse live stream, and then afterwards we were just having a bit of a chit chat, and then then we got off there, and then we went to watch another live stream with Geordie Dave and Dan doing the Titanic live build. So yeah, I was watching that, really enjoyed watching that, Titanic being built. Then after that I went off to bed. Then on to Tuesday morning I was working a bit more on the flutter stitch along, so I was doing that. And then for lunch I had a jam sandwich. I had some strawberry jam in the fridge, so yeah, I made a jam sandwich for my lunch. And then once I'd finished tidying up from lunch, we had an Asda delivery, so yeah, went to the door, got that, put it all away, sorted it out, and then in the afternoon I carried on a little bit with the flutter stitch along, carried on with that. Then there was a little bit of washing left to fold, so I was doing that, and then it got to pet feeding time, so did that, took Ted, got back, and Mark had already sorted, got things ready and prepared for tea. We had pork pies and mushy peas, so we got some pork pies out and on a tray to be warmed in the oven. He'd already opened the tin excuse me, he'd already opened the tins of peas, put them in a pan on the hob to warm through. So yeah, he'd done that. So yeah, pot pies and mush peas for tea. So let me get my next colour. Number 3 is bag 1. So it's this gorgeous, it's a 224, gorgeous peachy colour. So yeah, pot pie and mushy peas we had for tea. Then when I came up here, I had a little bit of time before I went into StreamYard, so I was watching a little bit of YouTube. I think I had a couple of videos to catch up on, so I just picked one and put it on for 20 minutes or so, something like that, and did a little bit of diamond painting. And then about 6:30 I went into StreamYard. So I was helping Crafty Chris with her Eddie Stobart build. She's changed the time. It used to be at 8 and now it's at 7. So yeah, a little bit of a change of time. So yeah, keeping an eye on time and making sure I was going into StreamYard at the right time. So like I said, 6:30 I went into StreamYard to go live at 7. So did that, helped Chris, and then we was having a bit of a chat afterwards, and then there was another live on after. There was Alex with his another Route Master mod. He has been wanting to make his Route Master remote controlled, so yeah, he went live with that while I was setting it all up and doing the board and everything and wiring it all up and using Arduino. So he was doing that and wiring it all up, and it was really good. And yeah, he got it to work. But yeah, there was no doubt really he was going to get it to work, because he's the electronics specialist of our group. So yeah, enjoyed watching that Routemaster mod. So that was really good. I think it was about 8:30 he went live with that, I think it was. I think that's what time it was he went live. So yeah, did that and then headed off to bed. Turn this page. So then on to Wednesday. Wednesday morning again, I was cross stitching. I was working on the flutter. Sorry, drink of coffee. Well, number 9. Next is 612. So another sandy colour. So yeah, I'm really liking the look of these drills. There's no bits or chunks or, you know, extra tabs or bits on. Some of the bags have stowaways, but yeah, that's no harm, no nothing. So yeah, like I said, Wednesday morning I was working on the flutter for a little bit till Mark and Jack and Jack's friend got up, and then they all went off to town. Wanted to go look around town, do some shopping, get some weekend bits, and so yeah, apparently they went here, there and everywhere. So while they went off to town, I stayed home with Ted, and I got a nice relaxing bath. Just yeah, nice relaxing bath. Just me in the house. Well, me and Ted and Luke the cat. Yeah, all the fur babies. But yeah, I got a nice relaxing bath. So then when I finished my bath, I went back downstairs, and then I was just sort of wandering about really, just waiting for them to get home and help to unload all the shopping and put it all away. And so yeah, I didn't really want to be stitching again and then they come all flying through the door, and yeah, that's how accidents and things happen. So I was just sat round waiting for them to get back. And so yeah, when and then they hadn't got back by pet feeding time, so I got that done. I even managed to get Ted walked and get back, and they still hadn't got back by the time I got back with Ted from his walk. So again, I was just sort of sat around waiting, and I think it was about another, excuse me, maybe another 10 minutes or so, and yeah, they were home. So sorted all the shopping out, put it all away, you know, with the boys helping me and stuff. So yeah, got all that done and put it all away. And then my husband went for his bath, and then when he came back down, he said, right, I suppose we better eat something, you know, have some tea. They'd brought home the bakery tea again, the Couplands. So my husband had his sandwich, and then the rest of us had sausage rolls and cheese straws. So we had that for tea, and that were nice. So then after tea, when I came up here, I was doing a little bit of diamond painting, and then there was a live stream on. There was the Northern Model Builders and Crafters show. A couple of weeks back, me and Christine were actually on the show. We were diamond painting, and it was to celebrate a year of the show's launch on YouTube. So yeah, a year of it being on YouTube. So yeah, I was just sat in here diamond painting, watching, moderating, and yeah, I suspect Chris was doing the same from her end as well, diamond painting and moderating, and yeah, as we do. So yeah, Northern Model Builders, and then I think it finished quite late on, and obviously I need to be up with Oliver, make sure he's off to school and exam season and yeah, all that nerve-wracking stuff. So yeah, last couple of weeks I think he said there've been his core exams. I think there were he said one of the days there was his maths, and then he was saying the other day he'd done one of the literacy parts of his exam, because he said something about the literacy bit is in two. One is a Shakespeare paper, the other is a poetry, and then the last English exam is language. So yeah, I think he said he's done the Shakespeare one so far, and then like I said, he was doing like his maths and like his other core subjects, science, and yeah, all them bits. So yeah, all that to say, I always need to make sure I get an early night, so then I'm up to make sure Oliver's up. So then on to Thursday. So Thursday morning again, I was working on Flutter, so I was cross stitching while sorting out washing, getting it dried, you know, either pegging it out or getting like towels and bits in the dryer, because yeah. Then for lunch it was a ham and cheese sandwich, so I had that for lunch. Get the next one out. Is this grey, so we've got 318. So this is the next one. So yeah, ham and cheese sandwich for lunch. Then in the afternoon I was working a little bit more on Flutter and sorting out a bit more washing and drying and folding and all that fun stuff. So then it got to pet feeding time, did that, walked Ted, and then when I got back, my husband had already done well, prepared for tea, because we were having a tuna pasta bake. So he'd got like jars of like this tomato tuna pasta bake jars, and then he just emptied those out into a pan, had added a couple of tins of tuna, got some pasta going, so yeah, he already had tea well on the way, so he half cooked the pasta and then combined the two together, so the tuna tomato sauce, poured it into the pasta, got that going, and then put it into a like big casserole crock pot thing with a lid. Yeah. Just poured it all into there, sprinkled some cheese on the top and bunged it in the oven, and then about half an hour, well 20 minutes, half an hour, he said, right, I'll lift the lid off, sprinkled a last little bit of cheese on, put it back in and let it all crisp up, and yeah, oh, that was nice. That was a really nice tea. So then after tea, when I came up here, I just got set up for the show. I think I had a bit of YouTube on in the background, but yeah, I was just trying to get myself ready for the show. So yeah, I was doing that on Thursday, like I said, a bit of YouTube on in the background. So this next colour is 3835. It's almost like a purpley, yeah, 3835. It's the symbol F on here, a little bit of that. So yeah, like I said, I was just getting myself ready and organised for the crafting quiz, and then about 6:30 I went into StreamYard, got my cameras ready, got into the studio, and Crafty Chris and Horlicks were already there. Gillian was there as well. She'd finished early from work. She wasn't working a late shift or a night or anything, so she was able to come back on the show. So yeah, they were all already there waiting. They were all more organised than what I was. That one's 17, so this one is 3790. It's a light brown, so these are really nice pastel-y shades of colour. So yeah, so then at 7 o'clock we went live with the crafting quiz, and this week it was Horlicks with his music quiz cards, and yeah, it was really good show. I don't know if I actually mentioned to you guys last Sunday or not, but the crafting quiz from that week had actually had a warning on it. It's all been sorted now. We managed to get the video public again, and you know, on all our channels, it's gone public. Everything's fine. But I actually got a message saying that it was a bot. Horlicks, yeah, it was from Horlicks. I was trying to work out, yeah, Horlicks actually messaged and said, yeah, he'd had a message from YouTube saying that yeah, we do apologise. It seems that your live video was taken down by a bot. So yeah, a YouTube bot. When the video got taken down, all it said was spamming, and that's a big YouTube no-no. Spamming. Apparently it's to do with because it's a quiz and obviously people are answering questions, and you know, we might get, you know, you tend to get the same answers a lot, don't you? It's the same things put in the chat and for the answers for the questions and things. So yeah, YouTube bot saw that as spamming. But yeah, it's going to happen in a quiz, isn't it? Everybody's going to be putting the same or similar answers. So yeah, thank you very, very much to Horlicks. That was very reassuring, and thank you for forwarding on that message to me, and it all cleared up and fine. But yeah, we all kind of panicked a bit, thinking spamming and scanning, and it wasn't a YouTube strike or anything. It was just sort of a warning, or you know, your video's being made private, it can't be public on our YouTube platform, and things like that. So yeah, so I think we actually mentioned in this week's crafting quiz about the one from the week before, saying that it'd been taken down by YouTube and things like that. So but yeah, thankfully that that message. So yeah, thank you again to Horlicks. That was very, very reassuring, and yeah, that we hadn't done anything wrong. But yeah, there was no way of there was nothing to click on to dispute it from any of our channels. So I think Horlicks must have found a way, or you know, looked into it on like YouTube side, and like the questions and answers, and you can put a question in and ask, you know, what's happened or why this is what. So yeah, thank you again to Horlicks for clearing that up. So but yeah, so yeah, like I said, really enjoyed the crafting quiz this week. It was the music card quiz with Horlicks reading them out. So yeah, really enjoyed it. So then on to Friday. So Friday morning I finished part 1 of the flutter. So I finished that, and then when my husband got up, I came up and did our bedding. So I changed our bedding, and then I got in the bath. After I'd done in the bath, I got downstairs. It was just sort of deciding who was going next and who was doing what, and so I just, you know, came up here out the way, and I was getting sorted to record floss tube, because I had quite a bit to talk about this week in my floss tube. I had quite a bit of haul to show. I had some shout outs and YouTube channel recommendations, so I wanted to get them all written down and sorted. Like I said, I wanted to make sure I had everything for haul and everything to show you guys. And yeah, so all I'd really worked on this week was flutter. So yeah, recorded floss tube, managed to get it exported, and I had even, well, before I went back downstairs, I made sure that it was uploading to YouTube. So I'll upload it private to YouTube. So I did that. Went downstairs, pet feeding, walked Ted, got back, and yeah, again, my husband was on with tea. He wanted to, well, he said we were going to have kebabs for for tea, but it was the chicken wraps, you know, the chicken when he skewers it and puts it on the George Foreman grill. And yeah, so he wanted to get the bits of chicken cut up, and yeah, he wanted to marinate it in a little bit of oil and garlic salt, and so yeah, he was getting on with that. And yeah, I got back with Ted and sorted out his treat, yeah, Ted's treat and his chew and everything like that. And then my husband was slicing up some salad and getting some bits on the plate, sorting out the wraps to go in the microwave to sort of warm them up a little bit. And then he skewered the chicken and got that on the grill, on the George Foreman grill. So yeah, we had chicken wraps with salad for tea, and yeah, that was lovely. It was nice and refreshing, sort of having the warm chicken and then the bits of salad, and so that was really crunchy, and yeah, really nice tea. So then when I came up here, I was finishing off the floss tube video, because like I said, I'd given, you know, shout outs and YouTube recommendations, so I wanted to make sure I had all the links and everything in the description box. Then I needed to sort out the thumbnail because of the plaque, the tin plate that I had showed as part of haul. I needed to take a photo of that because I wanted to use it for the thumbnail. So I think that's going to be my thumbnail for floss tube. It says I love cross stitch. So yeah, it's my floss tube thumbnail. Excuse me. So then yeah, I sorted that out, made it public for you guys to see, so I did that. And then I just sat watching YouTube, diamond painted a little bit, and I actually finished the bunnies, the one that I showed at the beginning of this video, the spring, well, Easter bunnies. It's got all the eggs on it. And then there was a live show, so I was sat watching that. And then after that live show, I went into chat, and yeah, I got told that Chris, Crafty Chris, wasn't feeling too good. So I said, right, I'm gonna love you and leave you, and I'm gonna see how Chris is. So yeah, I quick came out of chat and sent Christine a message, and she in fact she called me, Facebook Messenger chat. So yeah, had a chat with her, see how she was, and yeah, just yeah, I'm not going to say any more than that because it's not my business to tell. So, but yeah, I just wanted to check on her and just yeah. So then on to yesterday. So on to Saturday. Saturday morning is cleaning, so I got on with cleaning the bathroom, and then there was a little bit of time before dinner. I think there was about half an hour or so before lunchtime, so I was just sort of playing on my phone and things like that. And for lunch, I think I might have just had a packet of crisps or something like that. But yeah, it just, Saturday just felt like a bit of a, I don't know, just felt rushed, like there was lots to do, but there wasn't lots to do. It was just sort of all in my head, and I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to yeah, and there wasn't any of those things to, yeah, it was just sort of all in my head. So then in the afternoon, well, Mark said to me, he said, yeah, we need to go and have some chill out time. We need to just go and craft and do, and yeah, just leave the lads to whatever they're doing, you know, gaming and whatever. So when I came into here, I kitted up a new cross stitch project, and it's by Little Dove Designs, and it was one of the patterns out of one of the magazine subscriptions that I get. It's Faye Walsh, but yeah, aka Little Dove Designs, and it's called S is for Strawberry. So yeah, when I found the pattern, I knew straight away that I wanted to stitch it. So I picked out some fabric. I knew exactly what fabric I wanted to use for it, so I just put that in the pouch, the pocket, the A4 zip thing. So yeah, I'd already had the fabric, I knew what I wanted to do, and yeah, I just needed to sort out the floss, or get as near to the floss as I could. I had most of the colours. I think there was just, I think there was a lighter pink that I needed for the strawberries. I had to change that colour. I did get it very close, and I think there was one of the greens, another different shade of green. So yeah, like I said, I had most of the colours. There was just a couple that I didn't have, so yeah. But yeah, I got that all kitted up and ready, and then it got to about 2:20, and yeah, it had yeah, sorry if you can hear that. Yeah, so sorry if you can hear that. So yeah, after I'd done that, it was about 2:20, and you know, the pets normally get fed about 10:02. So I headed downstairs, and the boys were just finishing off the guinea pig and rabbit cages. So I said, right, you know, the pets are telling me, you know, Ted and Luke were telling me it was tea time, so I had to feed both of those in the living room, and then I took Ted off for his walk. Got back, and for tea we had egg fried rice. So my husband had some rice cooling, and he was just sorting out some eggs and getting them whipped up. And then yeah, I heard an almighty sizzle, and so yeah, he was getting on with tea. He'd done it a little bit early than we would normally eat, so yeah, Saturday we ate a little bit earlier, but not too much. Then after tea, when I came up here in the evening, I started the new stitch. So I started S for Strawberry, and yeah, it's really easy pattern to follow. And yeah, so I said S is for Strawberry. So there's a big like strawberry gatto, Victoria sponge, and then there's some strips with just like strawberries on, and then there's another, it's set out like a it looks like it's on sort of shelves on the wall. So like I say, there's rows with just strawberries on, there's rows with pots and jars and jam, and there's a row with some biscuits and sweet treats on. And yeah, so mine might get changed up a little bit. On the top row there's the cake, so the strawberry Victoria sponge, and then next to it is some like biscuits and things, but I think I want to move something up that's lower down. There's like a pavlova type of thing, you know, the meringue mountain. So I might move that up and put that next to the cake, and then the next row will be just strawberries, and then the row down from that might be pots and jars and jam, then strawberries again, and then at the bottom I might put the biscuits and cookies and things like that. So it might, yeah, you can do what you want with the pattern, can't you? You can make it personalised, make it do your own. So yeah, I started that, and I was watching a little bit of YouTube, and then I was watching one of the crime channels. I think it's Coffee and Crime. They just do past stories and investigations and stuff like that, so I was just watching bits and pieces and listening to that. So and then I think I had an hour or so before I wanted to switch off, so I actually finished watching Frozen 2. So I did that. I think I had about 40 minutes or so left to watch, so I finished watching Frozen 2. So I did that, and then I thought, nah, I'm gonna go to bed a bit later tonight. So I watched a couple of the I watched a couple of the Olaf short movies, the half-an-hour ones for kids. The Olaf's Christmas I watched, and then I was going to put another one on, and I thought, no, I can feel my eyes going, so yeah, I did then head off to bed. I needed to. I hadn't slept too late, but yeah, I needed to get to bed because I could feel my eyes dropping. But anyway, so then on to today. So this morning, did the usual, washed up, fed the pets, made sure guinea pigs and rabbits were sorted, and yeah, washed the last bits up, and then I got on with ironing. So I was doing the ironing and sorting out Oliver's uniform, and then I suddenly thought to myself, he's off next week. He says, so I don't really need to iron this, but if I get it done, I know it's done. So yeah, I got it ironed anyway, because yeah, it's normal Sunday job, and then it doesn't have to be done next Sunday. I know it's already done and ready for him. So but yeah, so I got the ironing done, and then I came up here for a bath, and then when I'd finished in the bathroom, just tidying up and bits, and then yeah yeah, everybody else got up. Well, Oliver was already up, made daddy's breakfast and everything while I was ironing and stuff, so yeah, the rest of them got up. So when I came out of the bathroom, Mark came out of here, Jack came out of their two's bedroom, and then Jack's friend came out of the bear cave where he's been sleeping on the office floor. So yeah, just as I walked out the bathroom, all three of them emerged. I'm like, ooh. So yeah, they all emerged. It was like, morning. It was quite funny. So yeah, so then I came into the bedroom sorting out my hair. I got downstairs, and yeah, them three were all sat having their coffees and coming round and Oliver was peeling some veggies and stuff like that, and when he'd finished peeling, Mark had done his coffee, so he got on with Sunday dinner. So Sunday dinner was shepherd's pie. So he'd already done, you know, the mince and the onions and the gravy, and put it in the casserole dish, and yeah, finished off the potatoes and mashed them for the top. And yeah, so we had shepherd's pie and Yorkshire puddings for Sunday dinner, and that was really nice. Really enjoyed that. Lovely cheesy crispy top. It was lovely. Then it was ice creams for dessert. So yeah, had ice cream, and yeah, that was Sunday dinner. So after that I made everybody coffees, and yeah, I came up here. So yeah, this is where we are now. So yeah, all caught up for this week. So yeah, next week is going to be crazy. Yeah, obviously Jack and his friend at home, and we're gonna have Oliver home as well, because it's half term next week. Can't believe they've been at school 6 weeks since the last holiday. 6-7 weeks, something like that. But yeah, we're round to the next half term, so yeah, another week at home, so just able to rest and chill. And yeah, Oliver's kind of glad this week has come, this week's holidays come round pretty quick. So yeah, last 2 weeks he said has been pretty intense, exams and excuse me, having to keep to timetable as well. So whenever they're not in an exam, they've got to stick to normal timetable. And then he was saying when they go back, so when they have they have next week off, so when they go back next week, he said it's the same again. So week 3 we've got to stick to timetable, but then week 4 they will get exam leave. So week 4, he said, is the optional exams. So if you choose, say for example, to go extra with your PE, or you choose I don't know, like woodwork or economics, or you know, something that requires a physical exam, something to show, he said yeah, we just go in for the exam and then we come home. Or if it's in the afternoon, you know, sort of go in and then come back home again. So yeah, week 3 they've got to stick to timetable, but week 4 is like the practical exams. So yeah, they're able to come home, just go in for the exam and then come home again. So anyway, at this point I'm just rambling. So we have done a little bit of this first square. So yeah, that does look really nice. There's just a couple of odd ones that I need to fill in. So let's roll this back onto the desk. Let's switch the light off, and yeah, that is the first top square. You can see those darker ones really do pop. You can see, yeah, I've got to fill those bits in. But yeah, Big Any Deals, definitely go check out their website. I will put a link down in the description box for you guys. So like I said, the next few days or so I will do a finishing video for the bunnies, and I will show you leftover drills. I didn't run out of any any of the colours. And yeah, I'll probably show this one again, and the fact that I've started it. And yeah, these diamonds coming in the baggies. So yeah, watch out for that video coming up next week. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do any extra videos or anything like that. Like I said, I'm hoping to do that video, but it'll probably just be regular videos, so like floss tube and whip and chat, and I will try and get some other extra videos done, with obviously being on holidays now for a week. But yeah, I'll just see what each day brings and what free time I actually have. But yeah, I'm gonna stop waffling. I'm gonna let you guys go. So have a great rest of your weekend and have a fantastic week next week. So remember guys, in a world where you can be anything, be kind. Bye guys.